Uh, we are about to run the modified diamonds lava culture technique. Go ahead. So, first of all, the fecal samples are put in a mortar and we add sterile physics to the mortar and add distilled water to everything. We use a pestle to mix the fecal samples supposedly containing the eggs that we intend to hatch with the sterile phases. The sterile phases act as a medium. You can use a spoon to scrape the physics into the mortar. Not too much, oh. We don't. That's the sterile phases. Using the physics with portion of the fecal sample, the sterile physics. We want a consistency at the end of the day, not to be too dry and not to be too wet. After thoroughly mixing and getting a homogeneous mixture, we'll now culture at 26 degrees centigrade in the incubator. Please let's add some sterile phases. The sterile phases here. Okay, with the spoon, right? Yeah, we mix thoroughly and then we scoop the contents of the mortar into our culture bottles. I think we still need a little quantity of the sterile phases. A little, and that will do just well. Okay, so mix thoroughly and the contents will now be transferred into the culture bottle. Get the culture bottles. The insides have been wet, right? Okay. Now we will gently scoop the contents into the culture bottles. I think it's okay. So get the spoon. Yeah. Yeah. So it will be thicker than this. Okay. Okay, then mix very well. After mixing the fecal sample with the sterile phases to get a very homogeneous mixture, now we gently scoop the contents of the mortar into our culture bottles. Take the bottle up so that you don't pour things on it. How are you doing that? She should be on one side. Okay, because towards your right. Okay. So you make sure the mixture is loosely packed in the culture bottle. That's okay for that bottle. Another one. So when the culture bottles are filled with the mixture, our when the mixture in the mortar has been introduced into the culture bottle, we now label. We note today's date. Today is the 15th of October 2025. So we know today's date because we are going to harvest 7 days after. And what we're harvesting is the L3 stage of the strongyl organisms, eggs that are present in the fecal samples. So that means 7 days from now, we are going to harvest. So the second part of our video will come up when we are harvesting. So you come and Okay, the culture bottles have been filled up and adequately labeled. We just put the cork over them. We don't tighten the cork so that air can still penetrate, and then we incubate at 26 degrees centigrade in the incubator. The incubation is for 7 days. 7 days at 26 degrees centigrade. Thank you.